welcome to today's recap of America's Next Top Model, Cycle 13, the finale. So before we get started, usually my mom and I wear tiaras for the finales of shows, but since I don't have mine with me, people have requested that I wear the double horns, so don't hate. Okay, last time Jennifer and Erin were eliminated, which means that it's time to see Laura and Nicole duke it out for the finale. Blah. Okay, I always forget that they're petite, so then when Tyra mentioned that, I was like, what? But I think they're kind of using the word wrongly, because petite, when I think petite, I think like 5'3" and under. Not 5'7". 5'7's like kind of tall for a girl, so I guess in terms of models it's petite, but not for the average lady. Okay, so they did the whole, look how far they've come, this was them when they came to audition, and yada yada yada. It was really nice though to see like their roots and everything and what their home life is like. So then Tyra Mail, if a model falls in the forest, will anybody hear it? Here are your scripts and memorize your lines for tomorrow. So yeah, you guessed it, it's time for the Covergirl commercial shoot. And they were also doing a print photo shoot for Covergirl. And Teyona was there to give them some advice, the winner from last season. And the photographer was Nigel Barker, and of course Mr. J was there. So the product for this season, Lashblast Mascara. And I feel like they've been doing the same product for like 5 seasons. I don't know. Laura, okay, she did really well with her commercial. And she was really struggling at first because, you know, she's dyslexic and she's got a tough time with that. But she really overcame it and delivered a solid commercial. Her photo shoot, on the other hand, Nigel was a little worried because her inspiration was a milkshake. Most people think about their boyfriends or whatever, or just like fun times, and her inspiration was a milkshake. But, you know, it works for her. Nicole, really good photo shoot, but she struggled with the commercial because Mr. J said she kind of came off a little snobby. I don't think she is snobby. I think it's just the way that she talks and everything. Like, I think personally she's just smart and a little shy, so that's why she comes off as snobby, but whatevs. So then after, I don't know when this was actually, before or after, because they could have just edited it, but whatever. And Shoket arrived at the house with hair, makeup, wardrobe, etc. And it was time to do the 17 cover shoot in their house. What? The photographer for this photo shoot was Gilles Bensimon. Ew, I just thought of Kelly Bensimon from Real Housewives of New York City. I can't believe they were married. That's so gross. Okay. It was a good job all around by Laura and Nicole. I think they both delivered good cover shots. Next, Tyra Mail. By now you should know all the elements that make a top model. Bring it to the runway and work. So Tyra shows up at the house now, and she's all, alright, it's time to have a one-on-one, heart-to-heart session. So they both had their one-on-ones, and they were talking about, oh my god, I can't believe I'm in the final 2, and the usual stuff. And then it was time for the runway show. So for the first time ever, they brought, seriously, I think I'm having dyslexia issues. They brought back previous contestants from this season, including Erin, Brittany, Sundai, and Jennifer. And they were also walking in the show. And, of course, Teyona, last season's winner. So this show was based around the elements, fire, wind, and water. I thought Earth was one of them too, but I don't think they did that. And the designer was Chancey, and Eddie Murphy was at the show with one of his children. So that's very exciting. Let's just talk about the walks. Nicole's walk, I wasn't really feeling it. It was a little bit truck driver-ish for me. Yeah. Tyra called it a signature walk, but I've seen it many times in truck drivers. Okay, Laura, her arms were a little funky, but I think she had a better walk than Nicole. And then one of the walks, they had to wear a sheet like on their head, and there was wind, and I was a little scared. But Tyra's really into the whole scarf over the face thing this season. And then at the end, they did this weird posing thing in the middle of the runway in bathing suits with like water on them. I guess if you're into that, I don't know. So let's talk about judges panel. So no guest judge, because they usually don't have a guest judge for the finale because they don't really know the models well enough to decide who's going to win. So the judges, Nigel Barker, Jay Alexander, and Tyra, and they went through the film one by one and kind of saw like who had the best photo week to week, and they aired the commercials. I don't think they're air ready. I think they still need to work on that a little bit. I don't think they're going to be on TV anytime soon. Then they showed the Covergirl photos. I thought they were really, really good photos, but I don't know if they were exactly right for Covergirl. I think Nicole's was a little stronger. Laura kind of looked a little bit scared. I don't know. But don't get me wrong, they were really, really good photos. And this whole ending went really fast. They were just like straight to the winner. And guess what? It was Nicole. So she won a contract with Wilhelmina Modeling Agency, the cover, and a 6-page spread with 17 magazine. And I think it's a $100,000 contract with Covergirl Cosmetics, if you were wondering. I felt really bad for Laura. She was just standing there like crying and all sad. Like, I'm really happy for Nicole. I've been rooting for her all season. But I do feel bad for Laura. I think she's still going to work, though. If you make it far enough on this show, you're going to be seen and you're going to work. So it's going to be okay. And then, of course, like they end all the seasons, the winner had a photo shoot with Tyra. Yeah, so last night they also showed, I think it was like a blooper show, like a never before scenes. I haven't watched it yet, but I may watch it later, and I may talk about some of the stuff that I found amusing in one of the vlogs. So if you're interested in that, just check out the vlogs, and I'll probably say a little blurb about it. So yeah, it's been a great season, everyone. And until next time, much love.